Hey everybody, I have a quick Amazon haul, homeschool Amazon haul to share with you today. Just some things I've ordered over the past couple of weeks for mostly summer and like one or two things for now that we needed. So the first thing is this MicroBit, I don't know what it's called, but we are going to use it to hopefully build and program our own robot during our robot unit. So it has that with it, and it has these little pieces here. So we'll see how that goes, but I really wanted to get two so that each of my kids could do their own, but this was like $25, so they're just gonna have to learn to work together. All right, this I showed in another video. We're going to be doing a paleontology unit this summer, and my kids really like this, the Ken Jennings Junior Genius Guides, and so they asked, since we were doing dinosaurs, if we could get this particular one. So I went ahead and bought that. We have several others, and these are the kind of books that they'll pull out over time and go back to repeatedly, so I don't mind purchasing that one. This is one I also got to use this summer. I actually really like this series. They have one on Pluto. It's called How to Teach Grownups, and this one's about climate change. And again, this is the kind of book that my kids will pull out and look at over and over, just based on the topic and how it's laid out. So I think that that will be a good one, and eventually I'll get the Pluto one, I'm sure. I got this book called Smart but Scattered Teens. I have, they make just one like for adults, and then there's one for kids, and I felt like we were moving into the teenage years where I'm going to need this one, but I really enjoy this series of books. If you have anyone in your life that maybe struggles with their executive function, this series is really good. All right, this is also to go along with a climate change unit this summer. Sorry, words. I specifically like this one because it's a graphic novel. And again, this is something my kids just eat up. They love graphic novels. And so this one is a fictional story, but all of the climate change information in it is true. And then there's a section in the back that gives like some facts and things. Speaking of executive function, I got this workbook right now with one of my kids. We are working through, oh shoot, what is it called? Another book in this series about ADHD. And this one is meant for ages 6 to 9, but I think that's fine. I'm going to use it with someone older than 9, but I think it will be just fine with that child as well, just as a place to start. So that's what that looks like. And let me show you the table of contents. So I got that. And then I got a couple of dinosaur books. Again, I mentioned these in my prehistory video that I did. These were the ones that I decided to purchase for our collection. This is the DK Smithsonian Dinosaur Atlas, and I will link that video down below. But if you didn't watch that video, I liked this particular one because it is arranged geographically. And then the other one that I picked up is also a DK Smithsonian, but this one is arranged chronologically. So here we go. Sorry, my light's making really annoying spots, but anyway, so we got those. This I picked up, we're going to do this summer. This is The Science of Climate Change, a hands-on course by Blair Lee. She has written, she's the like founder of C Homeschoolers, Secular Eclectic Academic, and she's written other science curriculum as well, but this is a unit we're going to use this summer. It did not come spiral bound, but it had a really, really tight binding, like it didn't open very well, and that drives me crazy. I like to be able to lay things flat. So I just took it apart and bound it, but I did get this, and I think there was a coupon on Amazon for this, but the first one I got came in horrible, horrible condition. It was like all bent up, and I had to return that. And then this one was like slightly better, but since I was going to cut it apart and bind it, I figured it was okay. So I got that. And then lastly, I picked up this Famous Figures of the Early Modern Era. Early Modern is the history we've been doing this year, and I decided my kids love these things. I don't like them. I hate paper clutter, and these make a lot of paper clutter, but they love them. And so I thought these would be fun to use this summer to kind of revisit the people and times that we learned about throughout this year. And so I'm going to include these in our summer studies. Basically, they'll get one of these if they check out a book from the library and reread about that person. It doesn't have to be a long book. It can just be a short nonfiction or whatever. Then they can have that page to play with. So I thought that would be a good way to just kind of review some of the things we learned about this year in history. So I think that is everything that I got in this most recent few weeks worth of Amazon purchases. So I will try to link all of these down below. If you have any questions, let me know.